whisper it quietly, but we might be on track for automatic promotion. Shh. Hey guys, Woody here, welcome back, episode 36 of Oldham to Ohm. And like I always say at the beginning of every video, I'm sure some of you are sick of it, but you know, apparently it helps. If you're not subscribed, if you could, that would mean a lot. Trying to get 400, you know, just tap it there, subscribe. It does help make a big difference to me. And smash a like on the video there, it pushes it out to more people as well. And yes, as I said, whisper it down bloody quietly, because we have been on an absolutely, excellent run of form. Like, amazing. Since we left you last time, where we had the disasters against Watford and Coventry. No, that wasn't it, was it? Nottingham Forest and Huddersfield. After beating Nottingham Forest, drawing with Huddersfield, we then went on an excellent run of form, being Salford 2-1. An nil draw with Plymouth was a bit of a blip. 2-1 over Blackburn with a heavily rotated team there as well. You can see Philip Agosto here playing his actual first Premier League start. He's actually just nipped out on loan as well. So another 2-1 win over Nottingham Forest. We've really got their number. 2-0 over Bristol City. We then went and did Huddersfield 3-0 this time, and we've just clocked in a 1-0 win over Sheffield United. Today we play 5th placed Burnley and 8th placed Stoke. So teams that are in and around pushing for this playoff. We are 52 points, 4 points behind QPR at the moment, and Goncalo Sosa is just an absolute goal scoring machine. He now has 17 goals in the league and is just absolutely on fire. So yeah, it's amazing. Finances, we had almost 2 million. We've lost a bit of that, and we'll just pump that all in there. It's not going to make a big difference, but we are committed to spending 126 per week, and we only have 108, so we are well over our wage budget, which is a bit of a blow. Transfer wise, we're not doing too much. Couple of kids going out on loan. Philip Augusto, Lorenzo Gattani there, going out to Maidstone and Barnet. But other than that, I can't see us doing too much in the January transfer window. Having a look at the squad, I think Brian War is probably going to leave, and Josh Neufville, he says he's not playing enough, which is probably true. Squad player, he wants to go out on loan as well, so I'm probably going to send him, try and get rid of some of that 4,000 as well. So but I mean, him and Brian Moore, it cuts $5,000 off our wage budget. We are still then a good 12k over, so I can't see us getting anybody else in, which is a bit of a blow. As I said, Sosa's playing well. Barry Connie, he's played well, but limited appearances. I don't think we're going to offer him a contract. Benny Kudo's been amazing. Copped a big injury, which been frustrating. He's actually got, if we have a look here, he's actually sprained his ankle ligaments. So, medical report actually. I wonder if, can we do anything? We've got to try and, I'll figure that out. Might have to send him for surgery or something like that. Richard Foster's been good. Harrison Dudziak. Sam Murray has been absolutely incredible filling in for Benny Kuto off those benches. He has played more games than Benny Kuto. Yes, he's only got 3 assists, but for a guy who's 2.5 stars, he has really looks to be part of this team. Popov getting into the team. Noel John's been amazing, as has Magnus Norman, who, if you can remember, was with us when we started. Like, he just gets better, and I just love the fact. I love going up through the leagues and having players, and like we have here with Magnus Norman and the likes of Benny Kuto. And there's a couple of others, Sam Murray as well, Mitchell Roberts, we won't forget them. Callum Jones, I guess, as well, who've come up with us all the way through those leagues, or through a fair few of them, and can still play at that higher level. I absolutely love that. So, anyway, like I said, let's go and play Burnley, because this is a huge game, and we'll actually, these next 2 games are huge. We lose them, and that automatic promotion is something that could be a bit of a problem. So it is a week before the Stoke game at the moment. JB is fit, but he's probably not going to make the bench over Dudziak. Other places to miss out, I guess, are Sanders and New Phillies. And Mitchell Roberts is actually probably another one who will let go 4.5k. So if we can get him, Brian Moore, and Newfield off, that's almost 10 grand. That does drop it down a little bit because he is struggling to make the step up in the championship. Although, if I do lose those two defenders, it is going to leave us a little short at the back. We will only have Sam Hughes, Richard Foster, and Doy, and I don't think the three of them are going to be good enough to get us through the season. So we will have to possibly look for another one on loan. But let's get into it. All right, Trusty point the finger. The praise has been justified. Let's go out. We've managed to tie down Klanek and Bridget Ndulu to longer contracts. They got work permits, which was excellent news. And those guys are locked in for a little bit longer, which is absolutely fan-bloody-tastic. It's Matheson now with a throw-in, and we have an early chance here with Bridgie and Klanek. Oh, he just needed to absolutely thump that, and we would have been 1-0 up within 9 minutes. Niall John on the ball now, spraying those long passes. Klanek, Sosa. He doesn't use Sosa. He uses Bridgie, and Bridgie scores. And there it is. It is less than a minute after that fine chance, and we are already 1-0 up. That is excellent. We've got the medal. We've got the medal. We're just a squad that was tipped to finish bottom of the table, and we are now defying all expectations to have a chance of automatic promotion. I know we're not even in January yet, but you know, I did say we weren't ready for the Premier League, and I don't think we're ready for the Premier League, but oh my God, can you imagine if it happened? Can you imagine if it happened? I mean, like I said, this will be a test today. You saw us beat Nottingham Forest last episode. If we can do Burnley and Stoke today, far out. And you look how close we are to QPR. We are 4 points behind QPR, who are top of the table. Like, we could win the champion. No, we can't win the... Could we win the champion? That would be crazy talk. That's crazy talk. We don't talk about that around here. Right, we're into the sheds. We are absolutely dominating Burnley here. I don't even think, I went a bit too quick in here, but I don't even think they've had a shot on target at this point. No, not even a shot on target. Not one. Us, on the other hand, have had 6. And we are just at it again, although Burnley pick up a loose ball as, you know, I've stopped saying it for a while. The rain comes down here in at home, as it always does. But anyway, Burnley, they're going to want to get back into this one, and it is Navarro there scoops it wide. Didn't really scoop it, I guess. He shot it wide, but we'll keep an eye on the players here as well, because we've obviously got that Boxing Day game against Stoke. It is Rushworth now playing it out from the back. De Los Santos. Love it. Roberts now on the ball for Burnley. But yeah, I think definitely if we can shift those couple of 3 players in January, and I would look to probably bring in a defender from a Premier League club, not only have to pay anything, and maybe if I could, I don't know, pick up someone else, not having to pay it, then they would be options. Noel John has a pop. And we just look at this total football here at Oldham. Absolute total football. We are looking absolutely incredible. Burnley here just look befret for ideas. I was going to say this is where they score, but Murray intercepts now. Sosa charging down here, and he regathers the ball nicely as the computer goes all jerky again. I'm loving that, the jerkiness, but Bridgie adds his 8th goal. Get in, Bridgie. Thought I'd fix that stupid jerkiness, but Sosa did all the work here. Like, he loses in the tackle, but he does pick it up nicely. Sets the ball up nicely here for Niall John, who plays a little touch, and Rushworth can't get to it. And it is Oldham 2, Burnley 0. Another highlight starting off here. Murray making a great tackle. He's having a good game. He's only 6.9 though. Matheson on the right's not playing well. Murray overlapping with Bridgie, comes back in. Massey now. Foster and Niall John. And Niall John goes for a huge ball over to Klanek. What can he do? Klanek, Matheson, Jones, John, Klanek, shoots. Luca Klanek, 4th goal of the season. And it is Oldham 3, Burnley 0, and that is it. It is over. It is game, set, and flipping match. it is time to make some of the substitutions. We've got some quiet players, tired players. Sam Murray's going to come off for our other left back, who is K Hindy, this guy here. Good physicals. We got him, I think, from Chelsea. Noel John is also tired, which will be him coming off. Dodziak and Jones will push back in there. Sosa's played well, but we'll get him off for Ogwaru, and we'll leave it at that. Just the 3. I always like to make the 3 in about the 65-minute mark. Then we go another 10 or so minutes, and we make the other ones. Another highlight here, and it's Burnley trying desperately hard to get back into this game, but it is Massey now, just stealing the ball. And, like, I don't mean to be horrible, but today we look like a Premier League team, and Burnley look like a League 2 team, as Dodziak there just thumps that into the back of the net. The man who was out on loan, who I didn't even know really existed, had a great loan spell and has come back and is now just an absolute midfield machine. Done. Job done. Game, set, match. 4-0 over Burnley. Is it going to be 5? Surely it's not 5. Matheson, no. Massey, Matheson's going to have another pop in here. It's over the top. Bridgie, he's looking for a hat-trick. Plays it back to Jones. Jones has a pop. It's in. It's in. It's gone all crazy again. Oh, that's giving me the proverbials. But we'll watch the highlight here again. And Dulu here comes back to Jones here outside the box. He thumps it. Rushworth. It just literally goes through him. Has that much power on him. It goes through the poor guy. It couldn't be 6, could it? I mean, the form we are in and the way that we are playing, I mean, this is like title contending form. Like, it absolutely is title contending form that we are in. The only way we're going to stuff up automatic promotion is ourselves. Major injury. Do you know what I mean? We've scored 5 goals, and our top scorer, Sosa, didn't get one of them and had to come off. It might not be a case of whisper it quietly. It might be a case of start yelling it from the rooftops. And there it is, 5-0. Bridgie with the double, Klanick, Dodziak, and Callum Jones. Look at that XG. We had 10 shots on target. Burnley they just did not turn up. They were not ready. They're already looking forward to Christmas. Right, so in our last video, I said we had our youth intake, and I think I was a bit early, because we've now got an excellent youth intake, and we've got a good goalkeeper and 2 good forwards. So that's really what I'm looking at here. We've got the 1 good goalkeeper, 2 good forwards, and lots of wingers. Other than that, it looks pretty ordinary. So I don't know what the other one was looking at, because it said it was bad, and then I remembered that it happens in November, but weird. Anyway, team selection for today. 1 change. Harrison Ashby comes onto the bench as he's come back from his injury. Not playing too well with Matheson, has been outstanding the last 5 games. Benny Couto is making his way back from injury. He's not going to play today. Still, I'm finding it hard to get some of these guys into the team. I think we're going to take off. I think we're going to drop Pervader. He hasn't been great. He didn't play last game either, but I can't drop Bridgie and Klanick. And I want to get JB back in there as well. And Popov has been pretty good in his game. So struggling to get some spots here. Some of these guys, like I said, we're going to look to move Roberts on, Newfield and Brian Waugh, and hopefully bring in a central defender. But, okay, you've ruined my life there. Okay, well, that sort of changes everything. Massey can drop away, and Pervader can come back on for Massey. There you go. Fine. Ian Pervader's back in the team. That was his name, Barry Connie, that lone player. He has actually gone back to America, to Columbus Crew. His contract expires soon. I'm not gonna pull the trigger on him. I don't think he is very. He's not good. He's not gonna get a lot better than he is. He might get to the 3 stars at the absolute best, but I mean, yeah, if we're in the Premier League, he's not going to be near it. And to be honest, even if we're in the Championship next year, I would want a squad that would be good enough to, compete in the Premier League, because that's what the ultimate aim is. And if we go up this season, that's a whole different kettle of fish, and I've got to do a crazy summer of... Yeah, it's actually stressing me out. But anyway, we've got a highlight here, which has been happening now for a while because I'm just obviously gas bagging, and it is Bridgie who has nicked the ball here, but he has lost out there. The last-ditch tackle from the Stoke defender. Hughes now. Boxing Day fixture up at Stoke. Love it. Matheson now. Can he continue his great form? Jones on the ball. Finds Sosa, and Sosa. 20th goal season. The machine. So 18th goal in the league for him. He's looking for top. Do you remember in League One? He scored 6 goals in 25 games. Granted, he wasn't starting a lot because of Okenbiri, but he makes the step up to the championship and then scores 20 goals. I'm paying this kid like £250 a week as well. It's brilliant. Sosa now. Is he now going to creating goals? That is a huge cross, but Klanek gets it, pushes into the box, finds Murray, Sosa, Klanek, Luka Klanek, 5 for the season. It is Oldham 2, Stoke 0, and once again, we're making a team who are pushing for playoffs look like absolute mugs, as we are now up into second, 2 points behind Watford. Far out. Another highlight now. It is Stoke with a header on goal, but the ball goes flying over the crossbar, and I can't believe we're second by 2. Second by 2. We've got a guy in goal who started this save in the National League. That's... Yeah. I'm just... Niall John, great stuff. Sosa, is he in again? A little bit too heavy. A little bit too heavy on the first touch there, but... Oldham, loving life at the moment. We are loving it. Stoke now, trying to get back into this game. They are back in. Adam Ida. Should be doing a lot better with someone like Adam Ida. He's only scored 8 goals. That is very low for someone of his quality. He should be scoring a lot more goals than 8. I like to think of Adam Ida as a championship Erling Haaland. So very similar stats, big player, physical, all those kinds of things. So if you're in the championship, struggling for goals, get Adam Ida, as we've scored a goal. And he's offside. Big long throw in. Classic Stoke move. Jones heads away. Wood now on the ball for Stoke. Oh, let's not let them get back into it just before half time. There's that man, Adam Ida. Another highlight just before half time. I always say when a highlight comes back, I'm always saying another highlight as Luke Matheson scores his first goal of the season. Hughes got his head to it, it hit the bar, came back, and Matheson was there. I've got to stop saying, I do apologise for that. And another highlight, Jazz. And it's from the kickoff this time. So it didn't say another highlight, I just said it's from the kickoff this time. Stoke wanting to get another one before half time. Can they pin it back to a goal difference? No, Norman takes that one. Husit long. And Matheson picking up the ball now. Matheson, who was going to be the backup right back this season, but the injuries to Ashby have just meant he's playing a lot more game time. He's playing quite well, which is really good to see. I am loving that from him. I believe Ashby's loan runs out in January, so I'm going to have to make a call there whether that was unfortunate, whether I pull the trigger and extend his loan, or we look for another one. I think I might just try and extend his loan. We'll see. And that is not how I wanted to end the half at 3-2 up. I would have preferred 3-1, but a 5-goal first half is definitely one for the neutrals there. The XG, very similar. The goalkeeper hasn't been great for me, the team. Let's get into another gear. JB now with the ball. Goes back to Foster. Finds Noel John. We'll keep an eye on everyone. Bridgie isn't having the best game. Maybe that's an option for Ian Pervader to come off there, as JB on a 6.8 as well. And Noel John 6.7. Murray now with the corner. Whips it in. We'll probably get Harrison Ashby on as well, actually. Coming back from injury. We'll just want to... Sitting on my leg there. We just want to see how he goes. Right, it is time for those substitutions. Bridgie not playing great. We are going to go for... You know what? We're going to go for Popov. We're going to go for Popov there. And we're also going to look to Harrison Dudziak for JB. And swap with Jones. Harrison, I feel, does better pushing forward. We'll leave it with like that at the moment. Just the two. Not the 3 this time, mixing it up a bit. Alright, I think what we'll do, actually, I've just noticed Noel John also not having one of his better games. So we will bring on, drop Jones to here. And Ian Pavetta can actually play in the midfield, which is crazy. So we will put him there, and we'll bring Doy on for Foster. Not long to go, 20 minutes. Can we hold on? I think we can. We've got back down into third, unfortunately. QPR must be winning their game. Pavetta with a free kick, headed away by Lovelace, but we swarm around the Stoke player there, and we get the ball back. Dudziak goes over the top to Sosa, and Sosa makes it 4. I think he's offside. He's offside. It's offside. Going to make another substitution. Going to bring Matheson off for Ashby coming back on in his in his comeback game. That's not good. Oh, I did love how I was a bit cocky at 2 up, and they've managed to pull it back to 3. Or I mean, we defensively not good. When you have a look at the XG, Stoke's XG is 1.5, ours is 3. We should have scored our 3 goals, but the problem, Magnus Norman, I bigged him up. Yeah, I'm going to say disappointed. Goals galore as Oldham Stoke draw, but I feel like we should have kept them. Kept them out there. If we just go and have a quick look at Magnus Norman. Yes, he's playing well. 36 conceded in 29, so it's a lot more than last year already, but he's still averaging over a 7. We check his form. Conceded, I mean, actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4 clean sheets in a row. He's clipped 9 clean sheets. He's a bit like, okay, look, I mean, in all honesty, he's playing above where he probably should be, but he does do a good job for us here and there. So I'm not gonna berate him too much. So we've got some scattered players there. Right, schedule time. Like I said, I'm not going to do a lot of business in January, other than shifting out those players. So I think what we probably will do is we probably will come back. You saw me play West Brom already, didn't you? Might come back for Cardiff QPR, because QPR up there, we may be challenging them for the title. Fingers crossed. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed that episode. If you're not yet subscribed, if you could, wouldn't mean a lot to me. Smash that like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.